What's going on with the hiring industry in 2025? For anybody that does not follow me, my name is Matt, and I've been in HR for over 20 years and on the hiring manager side in just about every job that you can think of throughout my career. Okay, so I'm not going to be dishonest with you guys. It is rough out there right now for people that are looking for work. But I'm going to try to give you some tips to get around this and also give you a little bit of kind of a behind the scenes view of what it looks like when somebody applies to a company with everybody out there applying right now. So as everybody knows, there's a lot of layoffs right now, and a lot of industries like tech have really downsized because of AI. So what do people do when they're looking for jobs? Well, the side that the employers are seeing looks like this. So I'll give you an example. My company has 71 open positions right now. That's of today. So for each of those positions, every week, we're going to get between 60 and 110 applications for each job each week. Think of how crazy that is to try to sort through that. So let me give you a little bit of advice on how to fix all this from your side as the person that's applying for jobs. Number one is stop, spray, and pray. It used to be just throw your resume out everywhere and just hope it sticks somewhere and that it lands. I'll tell you guys that with this many people applying for jobs, the cursory scans, meaning just the going through the queue for that 110 people that applied that week for a job for the recruiter, they're going to go down and very quickly sort these into people that have actual practical experience and people that don't, and just toss out the people that don't have practical experience, because it's just so much to go through this many resumes. So if you're trying to be a marketing manager and you don't have any marketing experience in your last 3 jobs on the first page of your resume, it's probably not going to get picked up. Next thing is that I try to say this in as nice a way as I can, and you guys probably won't believe me, but probably half the resumes that we get aren't formatted. It's literally free templates in Microsoft Word that you can go into and put it in there, and it'll sort everything into categories for you. But we get literal block of text, so please don't do that. And so, yeah, number one, only apply for things that you actually are qualified for or are in your vertical, even if they're a reach up for you, as long as they're in the vertical that you work in. So in marketing, in sales, in HR, in insurance, whatever it is. Then make sure the resume is formatted correctly. Next thing, resume does not need to be more than 2 pages unless you're like a C-suite executive with 20 plus years of experience, guys, or you're going for a government job, but that's a different issue. We don't have time to read through all that. We're going to look at the first page, see if stuff matches. If stuff's a match, maybe we'll go down to the next page and look before we give you a quick call. So it doesn't need to be long and drawn out. Next thing you can do is, for the big job sites that still use an applicant tracking system, take your resume, go to Chat GPT, create a free account if you haven't already. Tell it, I want you to screen my resume for a marketing manager job I'm applying for and make it keyword heavy. Copy the resume from Word, paste it into Chat GPT, hit enter with that prompt. It'll then take it back over and repost it into Word and edit it out with your details in it. It'll be keyword heavy to be able to make it through the applicant tracking system software to be able to match up to the jobs as closely as possible. Next thing is that every single job that you apply for in 2025 needs to have a connection. Meaning that if you're applying for a marketing manager job at this company, go to the head of marketing on LinkedIn, find them, connect with them. Once they connect, hey, my name is Matt. I applied for this job. I think I'm a great fit. Here's my cell. Let me know if you want to chat. Make it easy for people, guys. We're getting inundated with resumes from every which way from Sunday. Like, I just saw this thing on LinkedIn, everybody, where this dude took a box of donuts and went to 10 companies that he wanted to work for. And inside the box of donuts, he pasted his resume on the top. And he said, like, you know, here's my resume. I'm looking for a job at your company. Please read this and enjoy the donuts. Have a great day. All of the companies called him and gave him an interview because they were like, this is smart. This dude is a go-getter. Let's get him on board at least for an interview. So you have to connect with people at the company. Just about every single executive's email and sometimes even phone number on the company website under their career pages and stuff. So go in there, connect with somebody at the company that's in the vertical that you want to work for and make a connection and message them directly. Don't just spray and pray applications everywhere. Last thing that you can do to really get yourself ahead of the curve, there's every day hundreds of free webinars, conferences, events on LinkedIn that you can go to in your vertical, marketing for marketing events, business for business events, etc., for every single vertical that you could work in. Go attend those events. A lot of times they're like Zooms or Teams events. They'll sort you into small groups, have discussions on different topics because they're interested in talking about that topic for whatever reason, whatever product they're talking about. And you'll get to meet people when they go around and go, okay, what's your name? You go, oh, my name is Matt, and I'm interested in, in marketing, and just finished my last project, looking for my next role. Now you're talking to actual people with hiring authority in that role right now. So you can spend all of your time just raw applying for every job that you can find online, or you can try to connect and go down that rabbit, because remember that little rabbit hole there, because you're trying ultimately just to talk to a human being, not just get left in a giant queue of resumes, guys. So believe us, as employers, I know there's a lot of theories out there about collecting data and everything else that people are talking about. I don't know about any of that. I'm a simple dude that leads HR, and I will tell you, from somebody that just wants to hire good people and work with good people, that the most important thing is for you to make it easy for us so we can get you hired, because we want to get people on the team. We want to get these roles filled. And when we can't, it's because people are making it really difficult for themselves by applying for hundreds of jobs that they don't even have a fit for. Now, yes, you can cross industries and all that, but you have to have some kind of crossover experience that makes it work in that vertical, and you need to structure your resume to look like that. If none of your job titles line up, it's going to be really difficult for an employer to figure out why exactly you're applying for the position. They might not have time to call you and figure that out. So I hope these tips helped a little bit. I know it's really rough out there to apply for jobs. I know you're not going to feel bad for the employers on the other side that are trying to sort through all these resumes and get people hired, because you guys are in the position of just trying to get a job to get money for your family. So you're in a much tougher position than us. What I'm trying to say, though, is that you can make things easier on yourself if you institute some of these things. Let me know if you have questions, guys. I'm really happy to help anybody that wants to get hired in 2025. And if you have any tips that'll help people that are really working in the market right now, please put those down below as well, so we can help everybody that wants to get a job get onboarded and get working in 25.